Hello everyone, this is Ziki here and I hope you're all doing very well. I know there are a lot of stories that are going on around. We are talking on the social scene, entertainment, and in the world of politics. But for this particular video, let's concentrate on the current news, that is politics. Now, the voters' roll. We saw earlier on, President Idi Mnangagwa went to inspect the voters' roll in his constituents where he registered. We saw the photos that were on social media. And then we saw CCC President Nelason.Chamisa as well going to inspect the voters' roll to make sure that the name is there in the voters' roll. Okay, it is very, very important to go and find out that your name is correctly written. It is in the constituents where you registered at, and everything is correct. So all you need to do is to carry your passport or your valid passport or your ID. You go to the constituents where you registered it and check the voters roll. It's important because remember there was delimitation and everything, some eventualities or some mistakes that may happen in entering data into the system. So when you go and check, you have to find the mistakes if there are any, and they will be corrected while there's still time. But if you waited until the last minute, or if you don't go to check the voters roll, by the time you go, maybe just to go to vote, you'll be surprised that maybe your name is not there, or maybe your name is written wrongly, and you will be unable to vote. Now that being said, I am going to let you watch a video clip of CCC President Nelason.Chamisa soon after, inspecting the voters' roll. My name is Ziki, and if you are new to the channel, why don't you take this moment to subscribe and hit the notification button so that you don't miss on this and more.
Very much. I'm actually very encouraged by the number of people who have just come. I'm sure they heard that we're coming to inspect our names in the roll. I've checked my name. I've found that my name is still registered. I know that some people are complaining that their names are not being found in the rolls because they've been allocated to different polling stations, different from the ones that they used when they voted last time. It's a worrisome development. We are very concerned, and we are doing everything within our power to make sure that citizens are not disenfranchised. You are aware that in terms of the Constitution of Zimbabwe, Section 67, political rights have to be respected. But the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, in terms of Section 155 and Section 239, is supposed to make sure that citizens are registered and are registered on the roll according to a credible process that ensures that the names appear on the voters' roll. We are excited. Zimbabwe is excited. 2023 is a big moment for this country. It is a big moment for change. It is a big moment for an opportunity for Zimbabweans to realize change and to begin to see happiness, to begin to see restoration. I have no doubt in my mind that 2023 is a year we are going to see the end of misery, the end of anger, the end of hunger, the end of challenges that are affecting Zimbabweans. Everyone is hungry. Everyone is complaining. Everyone feels that the situation in the country is not going on okay. And we are going to win change for Zimbabwe, for everyone. This is not about parties, it's not about CCC or ZANU-PF. It's about the people of Zimbabwe. And the people of Zimbabwe want to see change in this country. We must put a full stop to darkness. We must put a full stop to the challenges that we have been seeing. I've also heard that in the rural areas, people are being tormented, persecuted by ZANU-PF structures, by also a shadowy and a spooky organization called FAS. That is worrisome. We want government to come out in the open to say, what is this organization called FAS? what is its role, what is the legal and constitutional right this organization has. We have the CIO, we know it. We have the army, we know the police, and they have constitutional roles to make sure that there's law and order in this country. But this fuss is an animal that is a big problem. We also have the problem of the voters' roll itself. Our perennial challenge is that the voters' roll must be a voters' roll that people agree on and agree to. The voters' roll must be audited, analyzable, searchable, and of course signed off to by the various political players, by the various stakeholders. Any voters' roll that is not credible will not be accepted and will not accept it. And I know some will say, are you going to boycott the election? We will not boycott ourselves. We are the elections. The people of Zimbabwe are and have the right. They are the ultimate authority when it comes to what should happen. ZEC is our institution, and ZEC must be able to be accountable to the people of Zimbabwe, because all authority is derived from the people of Zimbabwe. So yes, I'm happy that I've seen that people are coming in to also check their names. The only concern is Mr. Mnangagwa, who continues to duck and dive on the days of the election. People have to plan. Some have to ask for leave days. Some are in the diaspora have to come back. International investors have to plan around the date of the election. We also have to plan. We are not as disorganized as Mr. Mnangagwa. So we want these dates to be known ahead of time and in advance. It's an issue that we continue to raise, but we are ready. ZEC must be ready, but it seems they are not ready, especially looking at the voters roll and the way it seems to be shambolic. That issue must be resolved and resolved urgently, I think.